Hello, hello. Nice to be here. Nice to see you guys. Welcome again. Like I said, if you have any questions, let's get on it. What's good for liver function, heart, and stamina? It's all interconnected. Okay, so we want to, when you're trying to fix your liver, you want to address the whole body. So I would be on herbs for the adrenals, kidneys, lymphatic system, endocrine gland, and the bowels. Then I will use extra herbs for the liver. I would also use circulation herbs for the extra herbs for the heart. So circulation one tincture and a neurological one tincture to help boost blood flow to the heart region and strengthen it. And stamina, when it comes to stamina, it's your adrenal gland. So you need to use an adrenal glandular and adrenal tincture, okay? So with 100% fruit diet, that's what I would do to strengthen the liver, the heart, and the stamina, and your stamina. Let's see. Do I recommend CMOS? Yes, I do. I actually have CMOS on my website. It's called Ion Plus. It has CMOS, Bladder Yellow Dog, okay, and those three I call them the Ion 3 Plus, okay, powerful stuff in there, the best of the iron herbs. So you can use that if you want to. Yeah, but you can use CMOS as part of a 100% fruit diet detox. How do you get rid of eye floaters naturally? First, clean the gut. Okay, because remember the head sits on the GI tract. You want to clean the sinuses, very important. Do some ear candling, do some eye washes. We have a tincture on the website for eyes. You clean your eyes. Okay, do it twice a day. But you have to get the mucus out of the head region. You got get the mucus out of your bowels. Okay, make sure you're not constipated. Use the bowel strength tincture. Make sure your kidneys are filtering. Move the lymph system 100% fruit diet. Okay, and that's how you address eye issues. Okay, it take a bit of time, obviously, but you will see you will see results as you go along. Someone says I can't do raw vegetables. Don't do raw vegetables. Do the fruits. Fruits are far superior. Vegetables are only there when you're bored or you want a small change. You can go on the raw veggies for a change because they won't stop your detox. But when it comes to cleaning the body, the fruits are far superior. So you want to be on the fruits anyway. So if you can't do the raw vegetables, stick on the fruits as you should be. What's the best for blood pressure problem? Whenever you're trying to address your blood pressure, always you have to factor the kidneys and adrenals. When you look at it, the top number of your reading, that's your adrenals, and the bottom number are your kidneys. So if any one of them are not functioning properly, you will have a blood pressure issue. And FYI, if you have a high blood pressure issue, you also have a low blood pressure issue. It just alternates, it goes back and forth. You also might have swinging blood pressure, in which case it's the back of the head. You have mucus in the back of the head, and it's affecting the cerebellum, etc., and that's causing a swinging blood pressure. In every case, though, you want to go 100% fruit diet and use herbs for the entire body, which is the Fabulous 5, okay, which is the basic one, and the kidney tea. And you want to use extra herbs for the kidneys and extra herbs for the adrenals, and that's it. And you give it time. Of course, stay on your meds as you do this, okay? You don't want to be getting off your meds. When you're healthier, then you go see your doctor. Doctor will take you off the meds if he chooses to, or you decide to. Is the lemon cleanse best for acidosis? Yes, it's one of the best you can use for acidosis because the lemon is acidic, right? The fruit is acidic, but when consumed, it's alkaline to the body, and it's one of the most strongest alkaline foods you can eat. So yes, a lemon cleanse is one of the best ones you can use. Remember that my book here explains the lemon cleanse for you step by step, from how to start it, how to stop it, how to extend it. Any questions, if you can't tolerate the lemon, what to do, what to add to the lemon juice, everything you need to know is in here. Okay, if you have bowel issues like heartburn, etc., how do you deal with it? It's all in here. Okay, get it. It's on Amazon. It's inexpensive, but once you read it, you have knowledge that you can never take away from you. It's always stuck in your head, and you become a mini healer. Can you use the CMOS on the lemon detox? Yes, you can. 4-year-old with eczema, where to start? The diet is where you start, okay? So this body energy action, you have a 4-year-old with eczema, you want to put them on a high fruit diet. This is the diet that they like anyways, and that's the diet that they thrive on anyways. You should not be giving them starches and proteins, okay? Definitely not. It's harmful to them. That's why they have the issue. Because when you have an eczema issue, you have a kidney issue, that means they have weak adrenals and weak kidneys. So you want to use herbs for those. So I would be, if it were my child, I put them on a high fruit diet, high berry specifically. Not necessarily 100%, but high, okay? At least 70 to 80% fruits. And give them the berries, give them melons, watermelon juice, all that stuff is great for them. And use herbs, a few drops. I'll use like maybe a quarter tincture, a dropper full, of the Fabulous 5, the endocrine gland tincture, adrenal tincture, okay? And make sure they have bowel movements. If they don't have bowel movements, good bowel movements, and give them the bowel strength tincture as well. This is like a quarter dropper full, which is maybe about 12 drops of each, okay, and stay the course. You will likely experience an expression of acids through the skin. In other words, you see symptoms get worse before they get better, because when the body can't eliminate waste through the kidneys, it will use the skin. The skin is the third kidney. So I would actually use extra herbs for the kidneys to get kidney filtration and to allow all the acids that are being expressed on the skin to be eliminated through the kidneys, okay? But it's very easy for children that age to recover because they're growing. You give them the right tools, the right foods, they will get better. In the meantime, if you want to soothe the skin, you can put a chickweed cream. You can give them salt baths, okay? Anything like that will tame the skin or heal the skin, and then you feel better. You can aloe vera, okay, fresh aloe vera on the skin to give them relief. Let's see. Hello, yeah, welcome. Hi again from London, UK. I love the UK, London especially. What other fruit can be juiced with watermelon? You can pretty much mix. Watermelon would be considered a sub-acid fruit, so any sub-acid fruit you could mix with it. Okay, even acid fruit you can mix with it. So it pretty much goes with everything. Okay, but I just mentioned my last post. I talked about the watermelon only cleanse. And I'm big on the watermelon only cleanse because it's getting to the season right now. And watermelon is one of the most powerful healers you can use. Watermelon specifically, but melons in general, okay? So I would just drink it on its own, make a huge jar or whatever you call it, store it and drink the whole thing the whole day. You see how you flush the whole body of all the poisons are in there, okay? How to get rid of keloids on cheeks? Thank you. So when you have keloids or stuff like that, this is your body doesn't have the ability to get rid of. Think of it like a scar. Your body can't get rid of acids properly, so it formed the scar to protect you. So if you want to repair it, you have to put the body in a state of a high alkaline state, and that means you need a raw vegan diet. That's what you need, and you need to make sure that all the energy flows are working. This is blood flow, lymph flow, and nerve flow. And once the body starts limiting waste properly to the kidneys, you see that it will start reducing or get rid of this keloids, because these are protective measures that is created by the body when it has no other choice. When it cannot eliminate waste properly, it creates scarring, it creates keloids, whatever it is called. So you want to get rid of that. You need to open up all the channels of elimination: the skin, the lungs, the bowels, and the kidneys. Okay, so use extra herbs for the kidneys. Use the Fabulous 5, the kidney tea, and then herbs for blood flow. I would use herb for blood flow and focus really on the kidney. This is a kidney issue and a lymphatic issue. Maybe use herbs for the lymphatic system as well. Okay. Should someone get off diabetes medication before starting? No, you always stay on your meds, okay? You always stay on your meds because the doctor put you on the meds for a reason. You don't just get off it. You have to discuss it with them to wean off or etc. But you stay on your meds. Let's see. Can you put a health package together for specific issues? Yes, I do. On my site, I have a consultation package. You purchase it, and basically I will ask you questions and maybe read your eyes, etc. Depending on what you choose, and I can tailor a protocol for you for your health goals. Okay, so it's really worth it. The one that's good, the highest one is called detoxification consultation. It comes with an eye reading, comes with a phone call with me, and it comes with an assessment form that lets me know what exactly you're trying to achieve, what issues you have, and I can set up a goal for you, meaning I set up a path for you with the right herbs and the diet. Okay, so it's on my website. The link is on my bio right now. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're all so kind, and I'm giving heart back to you as well. I can't type it here, but know that I'm giving my love back to you. How to strengthen or regain strong hair from hair thinning. You want your hair to grow. There's two things. You gotta make sure that your body is in an alkaline state. It's crucial. Number two, you make sure the body is not acidic, right? So we gotta move all the acids in the body that are affecting the hair follicles and affecting the glands, causing hair loss. Okay, because when a gland doesn't function properly, it's due to acidosis and it's due to the mucus and acids affecting the gland. So we gotta remove the mucus and acids affecting the gland, and we do that by going 100% fruit diet. You can add in some green drinks now and then, okay, because they provide vitamin and minerals. I would use horsetail tea to help you with the hair as well, okay, rich in vitamin silica. I would also use, on our website we have something called Neurological 1 tincture. It's for the brain and nervous system. And I will also use Circulation 1 and 2 tincture to boost blood flow to the scalp region. In fact, the Circulation tincture and the Neurological tincture is something that I use personally. I use it twice a day, every day, and I never take a day off, because I understand that the importance of blood flow to the head region. Your brain is there, you have the important endocrine glands there, and you want to make sure it's in good working order. So there's some two of the things I use, which you need for hair growth, to stop hair loss. Plus, you want to use a hair oil for external application for oil to the scalp, which stimulates the hair follicles as well. On our side, it's called the Grow Hair Oil. You can use that as well, okay? But it's a diet change and the herbs. And you have to make kidneys filter. You have to clean the bowels, because, as I always tell you, the head sits on the GI tract. It has to be free energy flow, not blocked with digestive waste or mucus. Okay, so you can reach out to me. I'll give you the steps. How to address seasonal allergies, runny nose, etc. When you have an allergy problem, you have a lymphatic problem. So you have to move the lymph system. So if it were me, I want to fix this for good. I'll be on a lemon-only cleanse, okay? And then maybe alternate a 7-day lemon-only cleanse. Then I'll have a grape-only diet. Then 7-day lemon-only cleanse until it goes away. And I use herbs for the lymphatic system, the Fabulous 5, okay? The kidney tea, actually I was just about to, I'm just creating a formula for the seasonal allergies, and it has herbs in there like ragweed, okay? There's ragweed, even though ragweed is a weed, and people are allergic to ragweed, the tincture form of the ragweed is how you solve the allergy problem. Isn't that very strange? Well, not strange, actually fantastic if you think about it, okay? It's a bit like you're putting in the stuff that's not good inside you or you're allergic to, in terms of that creates an allergy, and it's a healing thing. So you can use ragweed, you can use quite a few. Mullein is good for the lungs, okay? And I'm creating a formula, and soon it'll be out, and you can use that. It's great for allergies, seasonal allergies. But you have allergies, you have a lymphatic and kidney issue, so fix your kidneys, fix your lymphatic system, because otherwise you wouldn't get the allergies. And I know, because I used to have allergies, seasonal allergies. I don't have it anymore. Okay? Ever since I started the fruit diet, the raw vegan diet, and the herbs, I don't get allergies. But I used to get them really bad on the seasonal. Any kind of pollen or any kind of weed around me, I would get allergies. And just to show you how powerful it is, I don't get them anymore, because once you cleanse the body and the lymphatic system is moving properly, the allergens will hit the system, but they'll be taken out through to the kidneys by the lymphatic system, and you won't experience these symptoms, okay? So it's very fixable, okay? So what are the best fruits? Best fruits, in my opinion, are the lemons. See, I have lemon water here. I always have lemon water. The lemons, citrus fruits in general, melons. Watermelon is my favorite, and berries. Grapes are my favorite of the berries, okay? You use those. Powerful stuff. I'm doing the kidney cleanse and only foods, eating only raw salads only. Will this slow down the process of clearing my skin? No, it won't slow it. Okay. Actually, maybe it will. So when you want to go the fastest route possible, then you want to be on the fruits only, okay? But if you have salad now and then, it's not going to affect it, okay? I mean, it will slow it down a tad bit, but it won't stop it. It won't stop a detox. So yeah, okay. The key is to stay consistent, and the key is to continue on the path so that you win, right? So if you're having raw salads here and there, that's okay, right? Skin especially is a kidney issue, so I hope you're taking herbs for the kidneys, and I hope you're taking herbs to steps to open up all the channels of elimination. Sweat more, breathe properly, take breathing exercises, make sure your bowels are moving properly, use the bowel strength tincture, just get things moving, right? You eliminate it will rectify itself. Sleeping issues, if you have a sleeping issue, you have a pineal gland issue, okay, very likely so. You only see it in your eye read. If you get an eye read and you see the pineal gland is compromised, then you can use a pineal glandula an hour before you go to bed, or you can use it with the sleep tincture we have on our website. It's called Good Night Sleep. Fantastic way of making you sleep. Skullcap herb, it has valerian in there. It's very, very powerful stuff. It makes you sleep very nice. You don't have that druggy feel. You have that gentle night sleep. It's deep sleep. Okay, it's called the Good Night Sleep tincture. What herbs can I use for high, to fix thyroid issues, high T3, okay. You gotta check your pituitary gland, okay, and check your hypothalamus. The right answer to that question is that you should get an eye reading and identify what gland is causing this because sometimes when you have a thyroid issue, it's not your thyroid, it's actually your pituitary gland, hypothalamus that are controlling it. So maybe they may be off. So you need to address those. But it's always a systemic thing. So 100% fruit diet and herbs for the entire body. But again, herbs depending on if it's a hypothalamus issue or pituitary gland issue, then you can use herbs for that. But there again, if it's a hyper situation, you don't use herbs for that. If it's a hypo situation, then you would use herbs for it. Okay, reach out to me. I'll help you. Can you use coconut with the food detox? Yes, you can, provided it's fresh. Don't buy the ones in the store that is canned or it's in a bottle. It says, you want it like you want to buy a young Thai coconut and crack it yourself and then drink the water. Then it's healing. Don't buy anything that's pasteurized or in the store. Okay. Are sapphire grapes powerful? When I eat a lot of grapes, my back hurts. This is the kidneys, yes. So when you're detoxing and you're using grapes and powerful fruits like that, you will experience detox symptoms. And this can be the back pain, especially it will be a lower back pain. It's the kidneys clearing itself out, okay? Obviously, use discretion. If the thing about detox symptoms is it's not long lasting, okay? It can be a few days up to a week or so, sometimes a little bit more, but it passes. And it happens because when the body is digging deep and cleaning out the mucus and acids, it will experience pain. Old wounds that you had and were not healed properly will be expressed and you'll feel the pain. So it's part of the process. You have to just be aware of it, that's all. Okay, and use common sense and discretion. That's it. But I mean, you're doing very well. The sapphire grapes are powerful. All grapes are powerful. Okay, even the seedless ones. Make sure they're organic though. Can you do lemon and fruit detox together? Yes, you can. You can. Okay. Cannot sleep. If you cannot sleep, shoe lover, get the sleep tincture on our website, okay, to help you. Very powerful stuff. So restless legs syndrome. Okay, this is going to be a neurological issue. It's going to be neurological. Okay, and it's systemic. So you're gonna fix the whole body, but focus on the neurological system. That means extra herbs for the adrenals, extra herbs for cleansing the head of mucus. Okay, that means like the circulation tincture, the neurological tincture, and you want to use and clean the gut because the solar plexus houses nerves as well. You also remember the adrenals control mineral utilization. If you have an imbalance of minerals, it can also potentially cause that as well. So you want to cleanse the whole body, but focus on the neurological system. That means use the Fabulous 5, use the kidney tea, and then use extra herbs for the adrenals, the bowels, and the head region. Okay. Best fruits for healing fungal overgrowth of candida. So when it comes to this issue, you have to understand this. We all have fungus in us. We all have bacteria in us. We all have a virus in us as well. And these are there at the right balance. Okay, they're balanced properly. Okay, the only problem comes when there's an overgrowth. When you have a candida issue, you have an adrenal issue. It means that your body is not breaking down sugars properly. That means the complex carbohydrates you are having, the rice, the pastas, etc., are the main culprits because your adrenals can't break down, help metabolize sugar properly. They're likely to stick around and ferment. This fermentation will attract candida. That's why you have a candida problem. So people will say, well, how can you grow on fruits if you have candida problem? Well, the fruits are simple chemistry. It takes very little or no time to digest. So when you consume it and you consume nothing but fruits, it goes straight to your system, feeds the cells, and it's done. If you consume vegetables or complex carbohydrates and proteins, it takes a long time for the body to break it down. And these foods hang around and attract bacteria and fungus, and you have a problem. So the real way of getting rid of candida at a root level, and you will not find this advice anywhere else, is that you have to go on an all-fruit diet. You have to be on a simple fruit diet, devoid of any fatty fruits, including avocados and coconuts. You want simple chemistry, and you want to make sure the kidneys are filtering, so it helps for the kidneys, helps for the adrenals, especially, possibly an adrenal glandula, clean the bowels, helps for the bowels, okay? And you want to use parasite tinctures or herbs, okay? On our website, we have 2 of them. One of them is called Parasite C, was designed specifically for this. One of the most powerful herbs, a collection of 3 of the most powerful herbs you can use for fungal overgrowth, okay, in it. You also want to use Parasite M, okay, because there are different herbs in there as well. You want to be relentless with the parasite antimicrobial tincture herbs, because they are going to get rid of the overgrowth for you whilst you are cleansing the kidneys, the adrenals, and the entire body as a whole. And then you see it will go for good. Whereas if you go on a candida diet, the one that's out there, everyone uses, it's a suppressive diet, and you're just hiding. It's not fixing the problem. When you get off that diet, it's going to come back with a vengeance, because the candida problem is a kidney, lymphatic, and adrenal problem, and these have to be addressed fully for the body to heal itself and to get rid of excess fungal overgrowth. So I hope that clarifies a few things. Of course, when you go on the fruit initially, as you are repairing the body, you're going to see a flare-up. That's a detox symptom. The fruits will stir up acids, and you're going to see a flare of the candida, and you got to stay the path. And those who are strong enough to go through it will see in the end it's no longer there when they're done. Whereas those who back up and don't do it and complain they got a flare up will get extra attention from the fungus overgrowth, because they're not fixing the problem. Okay, so I hope that helped you. That's for you, Earthbound Mama. I like that name. Earthbound Mama. Let's see. Can you use the lemon cleanse with acid reflux? You can, but don't. I say that loosely, because lemon is the fastest way of cleansing the body of the problems of the glands and organs causing the problem. So when you have acid reflux, this is what's happening. Three possible issues. Number one, and most likely, is interstitial lymphatic congestion. That means your lymph system and your gut is stagnant and acids are burning from the inside out. If you don't fix that one, it leads to more serious issues down the road. Okay. Number two could be sulfur. You have taken a lot of medication in the past. Sulfur breeds candida. It can cause this acid reflux feeling. Okay. And number three, you have a high protein diet, and you are producing excess HCl, and gives you that burning sensation. You could also have weak valves, and therefore acids are coming up towards the throat region, or it feels like it's coming up to the throat region. In every case, though, the solution to it would be, if you can't tolerate fruits because it's too hard for you, you can go on green drinks and use herbs for the entire body. Fabulous 5, kidney tea, and then extra herbs for the bowels, extra herbs for the liver and pancreas, because you want to have good digestion. Extra herbs for the I mentioned adrenals. Okay, and you might have to take a pancreas glandula, okay, and adrenal glandula as well. But if you reach out to me, I can give you a better protocol for it. But I wouldn't use lemon right now, because it will stir up all the acids and move the mucus. And if you're not eliminating waste properly, this can intensify the issue. So like I mentioned to you, I'll go on green drinks first. I'll go on sub-acid fruits next. And then you see, as you get better, you can move on to the lemon and the watermelon, etc., without any burn. Okay, let's see. I just covered that. Which fruits for gastritis, acid reflux? I covered those already. Okay. Can I still take my vitamin B, and Q10 vitamins when I'm on the detox? You can if you want. I don't like supplements at all when I'm detoxing, because I'm trying to keep the body in a very, very, very simple state. Like, I don't put any additional foods in there. That's because whenever you consume foods or supplements or superfoods in there, your body has to use them, has to break them down. So there's digestion, and this takes away resources and energy from healing. Because in order for you to heal, you have to clean, and to clean, you cannot be focused on digesting food. You have to cleanse the body first, and the way to cleanse it is to use simple chemistry in the fruits. The mono fruits especially are the best. Okay. Then when you cleanse the body and you want to rebuild, then you can add these things in there. Okay. But I would be on the fruits and the herbs only, meaning like the herbs, like the Fabulous 5, not supplements. Herbs are not supplements. Herbs are there to help you strengthen tissue. Okay, they're tissue specific. Okay, but if you really insist on using the vitamin B and Q10, by all means you can do it. Make sure that they are whole food sources. Okay, they come from whole foods, not chemical. Someone asked, what's the book called? The book is called How to Lose Weight Even When You Think You Can't. Okay, even though the title says How to Lose Weight, it's actually the lemon only cleanse, and it says it on top here. It says the 7-day undiluted lemon cleanse, and it's written specifically for you on how to clean the glands that stop people from losing weight. But if you're already thin, it's not going to make you lose weight even more. Meaning that it's not like a weight loss book. It's designed to show you how to cleanse the body with lemons only. Okay, so any kind of healing you want to do, to show you how to do it with the lemon only cleanse. Okay, that's what I'm reading for. It's on Amazon. I also have the other book as well. I also have the yellow version, which is a limited edition, and okay, it's the same topic. It's yellow for the orange, for the lemon only cleanse. Okay, get it on Amazon. It's really worth it. So someone says, what age did you become vegan? I became vegan about 9 years ago. Okay, before that I was a heavy meat eater. Let's see. What's the solution for discoloration? If you have any kind of discoloration, it's your pituitary gland that's the culprit, okay? And you need to address that. So it'd be 100% fruit diet with extra herbs for the pituitary gland, as well as Fabulous 5 kidney tea, the entire herbs for the entire system, but extra herbs for the pituitary gland. You get an eye reading to identify if it's really the issue, because only the eye reading can tell you, okay? But skin discoloration is controlled by the pituitary gland. I want to do the watermelon only cleanse. Yeah, my last video I explained to you the watermelon only cleanse. I have a protocol step by step and explains it nicely in a short, brief way. Very powerful stuff. You should get it, okay? Of course, it's free. Just write to me. I'll send it to you. It shows you what herbs to use, how to use the watermelon and the watermelon seeds, okay? Yeah. Let's see. Anything for cold sores. Any kind of viral issues. Again, you have to understand why they're there, okay? We have bacteria in our systems primarily to break down protein. We have, and other functions, don't get me wrong, primarily. And we have fungus there to break down sugars that the body cannot break down effectively. And we have virals to target weak cells. So it's not about treating them, it's about understanding why you have an overabundance of them. It's because your body is weak, your immune system is weak. So how do you rectify this? You strengthen your immune system. How do you strengthen the immune system? You work on the lymphatic system and you work on the kidneys. The lymph system is tied to the kidneys and vice versa, because the kidneys filter out the lymph system. And if the kidneys are not working properly, picture the kidney as a sewer plant. If it's not cleaned out the lymph system of all the toxins and bacteria and fungus and virals, then these things will back up and it will cause an even more serious issue. So you gotta fix your kidneys, you gotta fix your lymphatic system, and use antimicrobial herbs, lots of it, okay? And 100% fruit diet, it'll take a bit of time, but you can get better as you go along. Let's see. Someone says, I send you messages but no reply. I am going to reply to them, okay? Right now, I just checked, I have over 200 messages, okay? And I respond to every single one of them in a detailed fashion. So you can imagine, it takes time for me to get to them, okay? So I'm not ignoring you, and I will get to you. If for any reason I can't get to you fast enough, you can either comment, whenever I post, comment on me and remind me, that's it, or write to the website, okay, it's on our bio link, and then someone will help you there as well, okay? Someone says, stress the importance of eye readings. Okay, eye readings are one of the most amazing tools I've ever come across, and I'm thankful that I did come across it and studied it, because it's a very cool way of looking into tissue and seeing what's weak and what's not weak without, it's not invasive. And also number two, you can see things before they happen, because an eye reading doesn't show diseases, but it does show weaknesses. For instance, if I see your eye and I see that your kidneys are weak, there's potential kidney issues arising, like, kidney infection, etc. It can't tell you about the disease, but it can tell you that your kidneys are compromised. And this gives you an opportunity to fix it before it happens. Okay. Whereas when you go and get a test from a medical test for doctor blood test, it shows you your issue already. Like, say you have let's say it shows your numbers for your blood number is bad, or your kidney numbers are bad. Well, it's a bit too late, meaning that you already have the issue. Whereas an eye reading can warn you before it happens. So even though it's you're paying for it, it's pricey, pricey, or it's an investment in you, because you are looking into the future, so to speak, almost before it happens. So it's well worth the investment. Okay, I used to do this free, and I still do some of them free, but I can't, impossible to do it anymore, because it takes me to do an eye reading, a really good eye reading, about 3 hours. And as you can imagine, I have hundreds of questions to answer on just Instagram alone, let alone Facebook or YouTube, and so I have to delegate the time so I can help the maximum amount of people the most efficient way. That's why. So if you can afford it, you should invest in your eye reading, and also the eye reading comes with a protocol, which will set you on the right path of healing. Someone says herbs for curing being a psychopath. I don't know about that one. Because isn't a psychopath somebody who does something bad but has no remorse for it? I think that's what it means, right? But you can always improve the brain. Let's put it that way. And I would be on heavy meditation. I would find myself, okay, like when you wake up in the morning and you're functioning your life, you think that you feel like you're the body and mind, but I can tell you, you're not the body and mind. And if you took the time to concentrate and find the center of you, you will see something that you've never seen before, and you understand the whole purpose of why human beings are here and why we're on a certain journey. Because you're not the body and mind. Therefore, if the mind is not what you want it to be, you don't have to you don't have to be attached to it. That's the right word of it. But if I was trying to heal a mental issue, I would be on a high fruit diet, high berry diet, and I'll use all the herbs for Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and the neurological 1 tincture and a circulation tincture, and heavy dose of meditation. I would be meditating all day long, if I can afford the time, that is, because you need to find your center. You need to find who you are. And that will put you in the right path, and it will you'll see clearly who you are and free yourself. Okay. Let's see. So H. pylori. H. pylori is very common these days, but it's not. You see, that's a big problem. Here's why it happens. Number one issue: you're taking antibiotics. Antibiotics will kill pretty much all the good bacteria in your gut, and then it leaves an opportunity for invaders to attack, and in which case this is the H. pylori. So now you have a very severe issue. How you get rid of it though is to address the lymph system, and because the lymph system is compromised in the gut, and these breakages can occur, especially when you add in the medications. So it's a lymphatic issue. You gotta fix your lymphatic system, which means you gotta fix your kidneys. So I would work on my lymphatic system, kidneys. I'll probably go on like a 20-day watermelon only cleanse or grape only cleanse, and I would use antimicrobial herbs to get rid of the bad bacteria as I build and strengthen the linings of the gut. Okay, so it's not. I wouldn't treat it per se. I would just address the root cause, which I just showed you how to do. Yeah. Keep on trying. Someone says I'm trying really hard. Try. Do your best. Don't beat yourself up though. Okay. Someone said, what's the best water to drink? I drink distilled water. Okay, especially when you infuse it with lemon water, tea. Herbal tea is fantastic for you, okay? There's only water that doesn't have any pharmaceuticals in it. All other waters, even when you have refined them, they still have pharmaceuticals, which can mess up your endocrine system. Okay. Does fruits and this is a good one. Does herbs and fruits help get over a breakup? Again, I think it's the same person answered, right, Rico? The question, the answer I gave you about fixing mental issues is the same principles here as well. The meditation and the fruits and herbs can help you, yes. Okay. Nerve pain, I covered that. Runny nose when eating. If you have runny nose when eating, why would you have a runny nose when eating? The body uses mucus or stimulates excess mucus when it has an allergen. Okay, so if you're eating the wrong foods, if you're eating like if you eat highly stimulating foods that are abrasive to the mucosa, it's going to produce excess mucus to protect itself. So when you have a running nose, it simply tells you that something's compromised. Or there's either an abrasive food or there's bacteria or something, and the body is trying to get rid of it, so it's running. Okay, and when you're eating food, I don't know what food you're eating, but it's very likely it would be high on the protein and starches. If you have runny nose when you're eating fruits, the fruits are trying to help you expel the excess mucus in the head region, so it's a good thing. But if you're eating standard food and you're having runny nose, it tells me that you either have a bacterial infection or the food is very abrasive and the body is producing excess mucus to protect itself. Okay, let's see. Someone says, that's funny. Can I come move with you so I can get myself together? You should have a place where people can come live to really get on the right track. Yeah, I understand. Like a retreat, right? Or like a healing center. Yeah, definitely think about it for sure. But now we're in this situation we're in right now. You're not even allowed to leave you can't even go to the mall without wearing a mask. Like, I mean, so until that subsides, or I don't know where it's going, but definitely, I'd love to meet. I'd love to meet you guys, one on one, and talk to you and help you, And I mean, you never know, one day, right? But in the meantime, that's why I do these lives. I jump in because for you. I do it for you. I know I don't get to all of you, but I'm still here because I'm trying to keep you on the path, okay, and inspire you, help you. Let's see. How do you know when your body is fully cleansed and you have no more symptoms, etc.? Well, when your body is fully healed because you feel fantastic. You can compare it to how you felt before, and also you don't have any issues. That's how you know when your body is healed. There's not, if you're looking for an objective number. Also, your blood, your numbers will be perfect too, or will be like will be great. So these are the indications. But more importantly is how you feel. You feel fantastic, and you can compare how you feel now to how you were before you started it. So, and here's the keynote: whenever you're cleansing an issue and there's a chronic issue, don't stop. Don't stop when the issue goes away. Keep on going because it's deep. And we have something called detox cycles. So even though you've healed the issue, you want to continue going. I would do a double, repeat the whole process again, because you want to dig deep and remove all the stagnant mucus and acids. You don't want to do this, heal yourself, and often it comes back again because the acids are deep, right? So this is what I would do. What do you think about fruit with no seeds? This is a very topic that most people get crazy about. I don't understand why, but fruits with seeds are essential. They're important. Look, I'm not against that. I recommend it. I think it's highly important that you have seeds in your fruits. But we live in a society where these are not available. Okay, at least where I live, it is not available abundantly. You can find seeds in your lemons and limes occasionally, but the rest of the fruit that doesn't have it. So what options do I have? Do I not use the cleanse? Do I not eat right because I have to have seeds in my fruit? And if I can't have seeds in my fruits, then I shouldn't do anything. Okay, I can tell you from my experience. Okay, the seedless fruits, the organic ones, they heal. From experience, I'm not repeating stuff like most people are doing. Most people are reading stuff online and following a particular healer, and what the healer says they follow. But have you personally experienced it yourself? And that's what is important. When you make judgments on people, when you make judgments on yourselves, on other people, because of what you read somewhere, you're simply repeating something. As good as the information is, you're repeating it. You haven't tried it. So I commend to you that if you have this on this line about the seedless thing, whatever it is, I say you're right. You should have seeded fruits. You should. But I also say that if you don't have seeded fruits, I want you to go on a seedless organic grape only diet, and you have any issue, and watch how fast it heals. Okay, so don't criticize. Don't beat people up. Work on yourself and test things yourself before you judge because if you're making statements like this, don't use seedless fruits, and you're telling this to somebody who needs healing quickly. You are potentially preventing him from healing himself, and that's not good energy at all. That's bad energy. Okay, because you are repeating. You haven't actually tried it yourself. You're repeating someone's ideology on somebody because you think it's right. But you just prevented somebody from healing themselves, and that's very bad energy. So I'm of the school that I use what I can get. I use what I can get to heal somebody. And my only objective is how can I help the person, not how can I criticize them. Okay, that's how I view it. That's how I view the whole seeded issue. And if you are so secure, if you as a healer, if you are a potential healer, you're so secure in your methods, you don't need to beat people up. You don't need to go and preach to somebody else what to do or how to eat. Fix yourself and be content with yourself, but don't judge other people, because when you judge people, you're judging yourself. That's what it is. I hope that clarifies a few things for you. When you use the kidney herbs, will you experience pain in each organ before it gets better? It's not the herb specifically, but when you go on a detox and a cleanse, the body will cleanse itself, and there's pain, sometimes pain involved. You could see a slight increase of the symptoms that you're trying to heal before it gets better, yes. But the key thing about the detox symptom is that it's temporary. So I always say use judgment. And if it's too intense for you, step back down, go on the veggies or maybe some steamed veggies and cool it down, and then build up slowly. That's it. Don't beat yourself up and don't push yourself too hard if you can do it, okay? It's best to be on the right, safe, slow path than an aggressive path. Okay. So someone says, Rob, I'm planning to do a fruit cleanse. I purchased the kidney tea and the lymphatic tea. I have a whole bunch of tonics from a different company. That can I use that? You can. I don't know what herbs they are, okay, but you can absolutely. I'm not against that. All I want all I want is for you for you to get better. That's all I care. Okay. Let's see. How do you? So someone says my viewpoints on the current situation. Listen, you gotta get your body healthy. You gotta educate yourself. When you watch news, it's not what. Be very careful what you take in. That's all I can say to you. You have to make your own judgments and be very very clear-minded, because your body should be in a state of health. If your body is not in a state of health and you put anything in the alien to it, you have a problem. But if your body is very healthy, you have a good fight, right? That's why you should be on a high food diet and use the herbs and cleanse the whole body, so that when any invader comes into your body, at least there's a chance to get rid of it. But if your body is compromised, full of mucus and acids, and you take any invading material, it can be a potential problem. Okay, that's all I have to say about that current situation. Let me see. I want to find one that I've answered already. There's quite a few. Someone says, can I talk to you on a call? Yes, you can. On my website, you can book a consult with me. I have an hour phone call, and we can talk, okay? It's very enjoyable. I get to know you, get to know me, but more specifically, I get to know about your issues, and I can help you. Let's see. Are you allowed dates on a candida? No, I wouldn't use dates for candida. I would use simple chemistry, okay? Use very simple to eat fruits, digest the grapes, the melons, and the citrus. How many times a day do you take the five tinctures? I take mine 2 to 3 times a day, and that's the ideal number to take, 2 to 3 times a day. You got a kidney tea, good. Go for 100% fruit diet. Stay on the kidney tea. Okay, kidney tea is one of the best you can use. I like kidney 6 because it's a powder, and I put in my juices too. But they both work very well. Let's see. Someone says your bowel strength tincture is a worrisome. Can I continue that with the GI Renew? Yes, you can. I agree. The bowel strength tincture is powerful stuff. Cleanse your bowels. You get good bowel movement. It's not a laxative, but it helps you with bowel movements, and you feel great. When you can release your waste from your bowels, it makes you feel good, right? You feel light. You feel fantastic, right? Hemorrhoids. I have a video I just posted not too long ago. You can watch it. It's basically your parathyroid is weak. It's weak parathyroid. That's the gland that makes use of calcium. When you have weak calcium utilization, you will experience hemorrhoids, spider veins, varicose veins. All those things come along. So you want to fix it. You want to alkalize the body. 100% fruit diet. Fabulous 5. Kidney tea. You might need a parathyroid glandula. I'll use endocrine herbs as well. That's it. And give it time. Add some green drinks in there, and you'll be doing good. Oh, someone says, you have so much knowledge. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My knowledge is mostly from experience, okay? And also as a herbalist, I learned a lot from the actual herbalism from different parts of the world. But it comes from experience. When you actually have experience, then you know what you're talking about. Then you can see it. But when you just repeat it from a book, then you can tell as well, right? And there's no comparison to actual experience. It's even for you. That's why I say jump on the fruits and herbs, experience it, because then you can talk with conviction. Okay? You know how to deal with this, and that's why when you tell me any question, I can answer it because it's from experience. Whereas if you were asking me a question and it was a theory, then I have to figure it out. But I hate theory. I hate intellectualism. I absolutely despise intellectualism. Okay, when I read a book, I take the information out of the book and I simplify it and I give it to you. Because for me, it's the most annoying thing. Like, you're reading about how to get the kidneys better, and then you have this 10-page report on how the kidney functions to the nth degree, and it doesn't help the situation in the end. My question is, how can I use this information to help me get my kidneys better? Simple. Fruits and herbs for the kidneys. See how short that was? But it is that simple. Do you recommend organic fruits over non-organic? Yes, but if you can't afford it, then clean it properly. Again, I'm not against you trying to heal. Imagine you live in a city where there's no organic fruits, and you only had non-organic. Doesn't mean that you can't use it. No, it means you can use what you can get your hands on. That's it. Do you recommend blending multiple fruits for lunch? You can mix fruits. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Don't mix sweet fruits like banana, dates, figs with acid fruits. These are the citrus fruits, mostly, and kiwi, strawberries. You keep those apart, but you can mix sub-acid fruits like apples, pears, grapes with acid fruits and with sweet fruits. But you cannot mix sweet fruits with acid fruits. Apart from that, though, you can. And some people can get away with eating the sweet fruits and the acid fruits. I can, but it's not the ideal situation. Okay. How long should you be on a fruit diet? As long as it's needed for you to get to heal. Some people can be a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. Some people can be months. Some people a year if it's very chronic. But who cares? If you have to fix an issue and it's a chronic issue, and if you don't fix it, you'll be in trouble health-wise. Wouldn't you go for a year or two on fruits? I would. Right? Let's see. What benefits does smoking weed bring? It's going to relax you, but at the end of the day, the negative effects outweigh the positive. You can get the same effects of highness with a proper meditation or concentration protocol, and you won't have that addiction. So I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I don't hate it, but I'm not for it because long-term wise, it will harm you. That's why the benefits are less than the benefits on this are far less. The negatives are far less than the benefits. Okay. Yeah, also have cold hands and sometimes very sweaty. You have cold hands, it's your thyroid, and you get sweaty. That's your kidneys are not working properly. You gotta fix them both. Thyroid, cold hands, lack of circulation. So you need circulation herbs. You need to work on the gut. You need to work on your kidneys and your thyroid, your adrenal glands. The entire body has to be fixed. That's it, okay? But extra herbs on the thyroid, extra herbs on the kidneys and the adrenals, okay? Let's see. Quite a few questions. There's no way I can get to. Please make sure you direct message me. I will get to them. I just can't get to them right now because there's quite a few, okay? But I'm there to help you, so send it to me. I will get to it. How do you heal the liver and kidney and the pancreas? 100% fruit diet. Okay? Herbs, the Fabulous 5. The Fabulous 5. Your kidney tea, that's the base. Okay? Now I'm going to use extra herbs for the kidneys, like the kidney 6 tea and the kidney flush, and extra herbs for the liver and pancreas. We have a tincture for that called liver pancreas tincture, and extra herbs for the bowels, because the bowels is connected to the gut. The whole gut has to be clean. Okay? And stick and give it time. That's it. The body will self-heal itself. Can you tell please about fasting on spring water and iron herbs for 30 days? That's a water fast essentially. And why would you limit yourself to iron herbs only? Right. When you want to clean the body, you always have to work on the 4 processes. This is digestion. Okay. This is assimilation, utilization, and digestion and elimination. For digestion, you want to work on the liver and pancreas and the gut, because the gut produces HCl, right? Depending on if you eat high protein foods. And for the assimilation, you want to work on the small intestines, clean it up. Okay. For utilization, you want to work on the adrenals. Okay, and the parathyroid, and for elimination, you got to work on the kidneys, the lungs, and the bowels as well. Okay, kidney, lungs, and bowels, and of course strengthen the liver as well. And you see, that's how you get better. So I wouldn't limit myself to just water and iron herbs. Iron herbs are fantastic. You can add those to what I just mentioned, and then you'll be thriving. Okay. Weak stomach valves, will they heal? Yes, they will heal. Absolutely. You just have to be on the right path. 100% fruit diet, herbs for the parathyroid. When you have weak valves, it means your parathyroid is weak. You're not making use of calcium. The valves are getting weak. You also have to work on your adrenals, because adrenals control automatic nerve movements. You got to work on your whole neurological system. Clean the bowels, kidneys, etc., and you do well. Okay, you can reach out to me to help you. Okay, well, guys, I'm running out of time, so I'll just say bye. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I've done this, I think, 4 days in a row now. I come for an hour at least, and unfortunately I can't stay much longer. But remember, stay on your detox. Keep it very simple. The fruits and the herbs. Okay, you cannot go wrong if you just get the Fabulous 5. Okay, and the kidney tea, and just start. Okay, and just start. Don't use any excuses. Look at me here. I have lemon water. Okay. You can go buy lemon and have lemon water. I mean, I know it's one of the most powerful detoxes. You can have any fruit you want. Doesn't matter what it is. And stay the course. That's it. Give yourself 2 weeks. Try it. You're gonna see the benefits, okay? But just don't give yourself excuses. If you start tomorrow, if you say tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. I always say that saying, tomorrow never comes. And you want to achieve your goals, you start today, like right now, next meal, okay? It's psychologically speaking, you change your mind, everything will start working well for you. So I hope this helped you. Thank you for coming on. I do appreciate you. I'll repost this. You can ask me any question, direct message me. Give me a little more time. I will get back to you. My goal is to help you, and thank you and bless you, and a lot of love and heart to you. Okay. So we'll talk later.